Right, so Ubisoft just dropped the first ever Paragon skin in Rainbow Six Siege. It's for Valkyrie, and the Paragon skins, when they were first silently revealed a few weeks ago, got a lot of mixed reception to them. This is, on one hand, a new quality of Siege skins, which I'm very impressed by, the amount of effort that's been put into them, but from a design element, a lot of people don't see this as something that should be in Siege. Now, the big thing you can probably see right away is that this is 4,500 R6 credits. That's with my discount. The skin is 5,000 R6 credits if you don't have the discount. And I'm going to buy the skin, and I'm going to show you what's in the skin, because there is a lot going on here and a lot of other stuff which they've never done before. So the first thing we have is an animated headgear, as you can see, and we also have the uniform as well, which is also animated. I think it is pretty nice. It's not my personal design choice. I would like to see something more tactical, but objectively, I think it's a well-designed skin. So we got our headgear and uniform. We also have our Valkyrie camera. Yes, this is our new gadget skin for the Valk camera. It's an animated weapon, sorry, not animated weapon skin, animated gadget skin. So that's new. We've never had animated gadget skins before. We also have our weapon skins. So we have this masterpiece weapon skin, it's called, which is a new mythical rarity for the MPX. And I'll show you what this does in a minute. We can actually preview it. So let's press I. It'll play our little video. So this is what it does. Yep. So that is the inspect animation for that weapon skin. We also have a weapon skin for the deagle, which is also animated. It's actually really well done. And we also have one for the spaz. Again, really well done as well. I'm not trying to downplay the quality of these skins because they are pretty insane. We have an animated player card. This is a portrait and background squished together. As far as I'm aware, you cannot separate the player card, portrait, and background here. But she is animated. So this is Valkyrie moving, as you can see, with her sword in her hand. And we also have the MVP animation. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, it's actually pretty cool. Again, that's not really out of the realm of stuff we've seen in Siege before, in my opinion. And we also have our animated charm. Of course, this is like Odin's owls, I'm not sure. I think so, because she's meant to be a Valkyrie. Obviously, this is like Norse mythology. But you have an animated charm. You have the MVP animation. You have the player card background and foreground. I'm not massive on the fact that you can't separate them. I don't like that they're attached. But we have our skin, gadget skin, headgear, uniform, all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I am going to buy the bundle. Let's buy this bundle. And we will equip it. Now, a question we did have before was, will Tuberau and Warden be able to use the weapon skin? It does seem like you will be able to. So we have our animated card section. There you go. It's a brand new section in the operator menu right there. So now we have a separate section for background, portrait, and then animated ones which aren't separate. So we've got that. We've got our mythical headgear and our mythical uniform. And we'll also, if we actually just go to this section, we'll equip them all to... So I'll make all the MPXs have that. We'll equip that all to my spazes. And we'll do this for the deagle as well. So let's go back to Valkyrie. See, like, she's quite small on this screen. You know what I mean? You've got all the other operators zoomed out, and then you've got small there. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of the cards, in my opinion. We've got our Valkyrie camera there. And we can put attachment skins on it. So they've also made them all bigger. They just update this game. Why is everything on this HUD so big now? Is it just me, or does like all this look so big? We'll just take the attachment off, to be fair. We can just take everything off just to see the gun in its normal state. And let's jump into a custom game and take a look at it all. But there you go. There she is there in our menu. Also, we'll equip the MVP animation as well. Let's actually review the MVP animation with her skin on as well. So there you go. Like, you know, from an animation standpoint, I can't lie, it's very well done. Yeah, from an animation standpoint, that's very well done. I accidentally loaded up field training, so let's just play Valkyrie in this mode and see how it goes. There you go, we got our animated player card portrait. We'll just play against these AIs, I guess. So, let's... why does the game look different? Is my HUD low or something? Does this look different to anyone? Maybe it's because I'm using this weapon skin. It looks weird with the iron sight on it, but let's do our inspect. Okay. Well, there's your inspect animation. So we can get that drone. Where is it? Where did that go? Oh. And, yep. So, I don't think you guys knew this. There is, special reload animations as well. Now, I think it's only the primary, which is different. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to stick out like a sore thumb. Let's like hide a Valk camera. So let's say we want our Valk camera out there. Okay. It's kind of just as hidden as any other Valk camera, to be fair. Like... You can see it animated when you get close, but I'll be deadly serious. If you're walking in this room, you're going to notice that the same way you're going to notice a default Valk camera. So you can obviously cancel your inspect animation. There's our reloads. Nitro cell and all that is, of course, same as it always is. I do wonder if this reload will get a bit annoying after a while, though. Is there like a way I can turn down the audio? Other than it being sound effects? Because if I turn off sound effects, I'm going to lose other stuff as well, surely. Like, I'll be honest. Every time I'm reloading, do I want to hear, like... Like, that's quite loud. Holy aim. Alright. Yeah, but... I feel like that's a very... very loud thing to have. Every time I want to reload, you know what I mean? I don't know, I think it'd be nice if maybe there was an option to turn it off. Maybe there is, and maybe I've not found it yet. But... yeah, it's cool, but I don't know how I feel about that. I guess the inspect animation is cool because, like, I mean, you've got the choice to use it. But, like, if I have... Let's see what it looks like with a scope on. If I have, sort of, you know, if I've paid all the money to get that skin, like, that's $5,000 6 credits. That's like $40 US or something like that. If I've paid all this money to get this skin, and every time I reload... it's gonna make a noise. I don't even know how. I've turned the game down for the recording as well. Let me put it up to how I usually have it, right? So this is my normal audio when I'm streaming, because I like having more game sounds, and obviously for a YouTube video I want it to be a bit quieter. So I've got it on normal game sounds right now for like my streams. I just missed a drone. You guys, whatever. I'm not logged in. So this is normal game sounds for me, and it's still quiet on stream. I still make the game a bit quiet so you can hear me. Like, that's loud. I think the cameras are fine. They don't stick out as much as I expected them to, like...
5 seconds left.
Like, that's still relatively hidden. There's not really an issue when it comes to the gadget skin. The inspect animation is optional. I think it's just that reload animation I think is really, like... off-putting. You know what I mean? I just don't know if I necessarily want that happening in my games. Why am I so bad at this game? Oh my god, I'm terrible. Yeah, I'm just faffing about right now, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm kind of a bit of a broken record here. But here's the Valkyrie skin. For those of you who are like, wanting to see that. I like the inspect animation, objectively. I would have preferred a tactical skin, but I have a feeling that this is probably going to sell like crazy. Yeah, this will probably do well. I think a lot of people are going to like this. It may not cater to me or my audience, but there's definitely an audience for a skin like this. So, yeah. Has a reload animation, got a weapon skin for all the weapons. You've got that player card portrait. And, yeah, there's your Valkyrie Paragon skin. You can now be a Valkyrie with the Valkyrie. So if you want to pick that up, it is 5,000 R6 credits unless you have the discount, which makes it 4,500. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this and this new era of Siege skins. I'm sure it's going to be a very spicy comment section. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.